The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Adam Saucedo, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Patrick Kivlahan.
Standing in now, Patrick Kivlahan. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Pick it up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Into the box now, Esteban Cuevas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Esteban Cuevas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Esteban Aviles, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Carrasco on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now to the plate, Juan Spanos. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
3-0 now. Bobby Friedman would be next. .30 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Stepping up now, Bobby Friedman. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he just misses with a curveball. And that's over. 2-1. Spanos stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to left.
4-4.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Cut.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Second baseman, Elliot Cornell.
Into the box, Elliot Cornell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This is line to left. Olsen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Mark Barker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mark Barker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Cuevas ranges to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding into the box, Alvin Aquino, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, one man out. Curveball that time, not even close. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Spanos is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Gino Carrasco. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, his first home run of the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in now, Eric Carrillo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Adrian Dominguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Dominguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Now it's 2-0. Two and 1 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Whitlock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out, nobody on. Oh. 2-0 now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a liner toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Ventura. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Steven Ventura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Now batting, left fielder, Rich Olson.
In now, Rich Olson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Ventura gets his lead at first, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now batting, shortstop, Sean Castaneda.
Standing in now, Sean Castaneda. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Dominguez is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding forward now, number 18. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez is under it, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Saucedo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Adam Saucedo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lahan has 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Esteban Cuevas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. This is line to left. Olsen is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in now, Esteban Aviles. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Esteban Aviles.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Number 9.
Into the box, Mark Barker. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Alvin Aquino.
Third baseman, number 3, Alvin Aquino.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Right over the middle, knee high. Barker, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside, 2-1. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Run it out, run it out,
man,
run it
that
out.
caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gino Carrasco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eric Carrillo.
Stepping in now, Eric Carrillo, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aviles is over, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Juan Spanos. He drew a walk his first time up.
Right fielder, Juan Spanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Ventura comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobby Friedman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Friedman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. He's down to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the... You're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Hit line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Friedman is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Alan Whitlock.
In now, Alan Whitlock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Trying to send him packing for the second. And another foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steven Ventura. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ventura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Avilas has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready once again, Rich Olson.
Left fielder, Rich Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Avilas moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Sean Castaneda. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Sean Castaneda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Now here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
I got 3-1.
3-1.
1 strike.
The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping into the box, number 18. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce to first. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. Now at the plate, Roger McGee. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Catcher, Roger McGee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Kivlahan is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Adam Saucedo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. To the right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Esteban Cuevas.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Esteban Cuevas.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
3-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Standing in, Patrick Kivlahan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Patrick Kivlahan.
First delivery to him on the way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Hit hard, but foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Mark Barker. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Alvin Aquino.
Alvin Aquino.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Nice
hey,
hit,
sometimes you just got to tip
Good
your
job.
cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Stepping in now, Gino Carrasco. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Aquino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Lawrence Ponson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Lawrence Ponson.
Missed with a slider. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. Barrett Aston enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71, Barrett Aston.
Stepping in, Esteban Aviles. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Esteban Aviles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Aston has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
1-1 the count. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
The right fielder,
Into the box, Juan Spanos.
First pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. To see where he goes now.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Settling in now, Bobby Friedman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Bobby Friedman.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Elliott Cornell would be next. Weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Akil Morris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Akil Morris.
Leading off the inning, Steven Ventura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Rich Olson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now batting,
standing in now, Sean Castaneda, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Now pitching for your
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Juan Rios.
Number 18 will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dominguez going back on it at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is out at third base, trying to move up as a possible go-ahead run, and the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Kevin Shackelford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Standing in, Elliot Cornell.
Leading off for the Braves. Second baseman, Elliot Cornell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Olsen has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Dominguez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kiblahan waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Alan Whitlock. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Right side. As it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. In now, Roger McGee.
Now batting, catcher, Roger McGee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. stepping in, Patrick Kivlahan. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Friedman is there for it. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Barker.
The catcher, number 9, Mark Barker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Alvin Aquino.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
To 2-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. McGee goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance, Roger McGee.
Leading off for Mississippi, catcher Roger McGee.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Killian Quick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Into the box now, Esteban Cuevas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
The left fielder, number 29.
Into the box, Esteban Avi. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Kivlahan is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jason Hirsch will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now at the plate, Gino Carrasco.
Center fielder, Gino Carrasco.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hirsch playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Enrique Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Enrique Flores.
And that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 18 driven in. The 0-1.
Come on,
ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Now batting, second baseman.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Steven Ventura. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Three and 0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Into the box, Rich Olson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more on this fine Saturday night. Following this, Ted Medeiros comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. At the plate, Juan Spanos. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Carrasco has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now batting, Bobby Friedman.
Now batting, first baseman, Bobby Friedman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. One out, nobody on. One and one.
1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two and two.
I got to count. 2-2. Balls up! Balls up!
Pops this one up. Ventura moving to his left. 2 gone. Ready now, Elliot Cornell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Elliot Cornell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Rich Olson.
Leading off for Pensacola, left fielder, Rich Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Popped him up. McGee shading to his right. 1 away. Digging in once again, Sean Castaneda.
Shortstop, Sean Castaneda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is back up the middle and into center field. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now batting, number 18.
Standing in now, number 18, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Patrick Kivlahan. 1 ball, no strikes the count. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Way to get on the sack.
Now at the plate, Mark Barker.
The catcher, number 9, Mark Barker.
He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dominguez sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Hold up right here.
Into the box now, Alvin Aquino, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Grounded to short. He's got it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Richie Castilla takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kivlahan is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in, Alan Whitlock.
Now batting, third baseman, Alan Whitlock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everyone's flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
1 out, nobody on. And a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
In now, Roger McGee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Two and 1 to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Ted Medeiros earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Richie Castilla hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious